Biafrans. This man said his name is Ikechukwu and he comes from Imo State. I have something to say briefly, and I mean the man that have been insulting Simon Ekpa on the social media. As he comes from Imo State, haven't he heard on how Fulani military terrorists are killing Imo State people, decimated many houses, many communities are garnished and empty in Olu, also Akata, and different places in Imo State. It's been deserted. The villages there is no go area. So, haven't he heard all what have been going on in Imo State by the arrangement of Hope Uzodinma? I want to say something here. Oyoma Madu Nejebwe. If you listen to this man properly, you will know that he's a pure Igbo man. So, why is he celebrating with Ambazonia? All right? He put on Biafra flag, celebrating with Ambazonia soldiers in Russia. Why? And now he is saying that he don't need anything that have to do with Biafra, that he's a Biafran, and his father fought for Biafra 1967 to 70. So, does it mean that what made your father to fight for Biafra is not real? Then if it is not real, why are you wearing Biafra symbol? Why do you put Biafra flag on your military uniform? Did you think that that makes you wise? Or you cannot see that you are lost completely? But I think I like the response of the Prime Minister to you. He said, until you and him meet face to face, then you will explain to him better what you mean. If you're not interested, you're not a Biafran, and you are fighting for Russia, and you're in the front line of the battle in Russia to fight Ukraine, what does that have to do with the Biafran restoration? Since you cannot fight for your people, Imo State to be precise, you cannot fight for Imo State people and save them from the hands of Fulanis. What actually do you think you are doing in Russia? And who recognizes you? Your efforts in Russia, for your information, is completely futile, null and void. So you will be in Russia as you claim to be. You are a Russian citizen, but you are a Biafran. You have two citizenship. I think you have to check your brain and mind properly, because no place like home. If your people are being killed on daily basis by Fulanis and it's not paining your heart, Simon Ekpa, who is fighting for your people in Imo State, is now your arch enemy. I think you are making a mistake. Or if it's not a mistake by you, so which means something is wrong with you. So, left for me, you are not a matter to waste time on. Try to understand that you are not a matter. So, because ịhapụrụ ara na-aṅụ akpụ, any day you die, they will bury you in Russia. Because Fulani have taken over your father's land, your father's compound. Since you cannot be able to fight for your people, to save even your relatives or siblings, if at all you have any, because from what is oozing out of your mouth, it has nothing to write home about. It's as good as you didn't keep anything in Biafra land. You just put on this very flag color to fulfill our righteousness, and you spoke Igbo language for people to see that you are an Igbo. So I want you to ask yourself a question. Where will you be when Russians pursue you? Where will you run to? Your father who fought for this Biafra issue, the way you are fighting it now, is it the way your father fought it? You are now fighting Biafra themselves. You are fighting Biafrans, and you are fighting Biafra nation. You are fighting Biafra Prime Minister. Is it the way your father fought it during Dim Odumegwu time? But for your information, Dim Odumegwu's period have passed. What is on now is the regime of the Prime Minister of Biafra, Simon Ekpa. You say you don't know him, and you don't care to know him. You should take down all your information or pictures from his platform. Good. Omi Hejidafa, one thing must be very clear to you. As he's taking down your pictures and what have you out of his platform, that's how you should consider your name removed from Biafra land. From now henceforth, you are a Russian. So anybody who sees you anywhere in Biafra land should be treated, you should treat you as a Russian. You should be treated as a foreigner. Alright? So you have completely denied your identity. You have completely shown Biafrans that you are not one of them, because you say that what Simon Ekpa is doing does not concern you and you have nothing to do with that. That is a scam. You know what that one means? When you say scam, that is 419. It's an insult. It's an insult to the personality of Simon Ekpa. And then, if we are to put two of you down and weigh you, you will see that you have nothing to offer. Let me quickly ask you before I wrap up. Since you have been in Russia, what did you bring home to Imo State? And how many people knows you from Imo State? That's Ikechukwu is now a military officer in Russia. So, my fellow Biafrans, I want you to be courageous. Forget side distractions and distractions. And let's continue what we are doing. Because I know that in a shortest time, Biafra shall be restored. And there, the chaff shall be removed from the wheat. I leave you here.